Welcome on into today's NBA pick video play for January 13th, 2018. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this Central Division battle here in the Eastern Conference as the Detroit Pistons take on the Chicago Bulls, the road team. The Pistons here coming in as about 1-point underdogs in what figures to be a pretty competitive matchup here. The Pistons, right now on the season, they're 22-18 overall, and they've been fairly respectable on the road. They're 9-13 away from their home court. They have won at places like Minnesota, Golden State, as well as Oklahoma City and Boston, to name a few of the tougher places that the Pistons have won this year. In their last outing, Detroit looked great. They put in a big effort on the road against the Brooklyn Nets, winning that one by a final of 114-80. And Detroit, they've been a defensive-oriented group. They've slowed things down a little bit more often. They rank third in the NBA in total team defense compared to 25th in scoring average, and they have a positive plus-minus on the season of about positive 1 point. So today they're taking on the Chicago Bulls. And this has been a Chicago team that has been completely different more recently than what we saw from them in the earlier portion of the regular season. The Bulls have been much more consistently competitive over the past month of action, now standing 15-27 overall. And on their home court this year, the Bulls are 9-11 in their last outing. Chicago was able to come through on the road against the New York Knicks in what was a higher scoring game. They won that one by a final of 122-119. Very competitive result there for Chicago. In their last outing at home, the Bulls came up short against the Houston Rockets, who were without James Harden. They lost that one by a final of 107-116. And actually, Detroit also recently played the Houston Rockets at home, with Houston being without James Harden. They actually went on to win that one by a final of 108-101. So that's a similar opponent these two teams have gone against very recently, and Detroit picked up the win while the Bulls went on to lose that particular matchup. In Chicago, they've been racking up a few more defeats more recently than that extended winning streak that they had been on. Right now, they've gone on to win one of their last 3 games, and if you go back a little bit further on their schedule, they've lost 5 of their last 7 games. The Bulls on the year, they're 24th in the NBA in scoring, 24th in total team defense, and they have a negative plus-minus of about -6 points. But obviously, like I said, this is a different team right now than what we were seeing earlier on in the year, so this plus-minus isn't necessarily indicative of where the Bulls are at this point in the year. So we figure this is going to be a pretty competitive matchup. Detroit, they've had some rest coming off of that incredible result in their last outing where they beat Brooklyn by 34 points on the road. So we like Detroit to build off of the momentum from that win, and also their up-and-coming point guard right now, Dwight Bikes, just got a guaranteed contract. He's been playing some great backup point guard there for the Pistons with Reggie Jackson out, and he should be just that much more ready to go today, looking to prove himself that he deserved to get that contract that was handed to him with the great ball that he's been playing lately. So we like the Pistons to go on, keep this one competitive, go on to cover this 1-point spread as our NBA pick video play. If you guys agree, give the video a thumbs up. If you disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. Be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in. We hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.